Top of the day, my good people. Love, peace, positive energy, and all that good shit. Well, early in the morning, we're gonna do the commute. welcome, everybody. I don't know, just with a ramble, a few things on my head that I ain't really thought through, but I figure, hey, since I'm gonna be talking to myself anyway, I might as well record it. You feel me? So, yeah, that's exactly what this is. So I'm gonna head down to this port, cause tried to get out yesterday, but they got out early in the morning. It was a lot of good movement. Oh man, yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stay with this light on right here, so I can concentrate on this road. You know what I mean? But they had a lot of movement yesterday, early in the morning. The evening, not so much, but it was enough to inch up where my letter and number is close to the window. My group of people. So, and not only that, this morning, just like it was the other morning, it's a lot of movement, big numbers, 2,800 jobs need to be filled, 28 something plus. So we in there. That's the journey, chasing ducats as we call it. Ducats is a ticket that we get your job, where you're going, and what type of work you'll be doing. And yeah, that I might have to turn this damn air conditioner on. It's fucking 419 and it's 73 degrees right now, shorty. You understand me? That's indication it's gonna be hot in the yeah. So I got my big gigantica jug filled with ice and ice water. So every sip gonna be like tasting Alaska or Antarctica. So yeah, I'm gonna be flipping back and forth through this right here. See what I'm doing, shorty. But yeah, I might have to turn that on, so it won't be so much wind in your face. Or what I'm saying, in your face, in your ear, as you're listening, taking part. But I might have to do something, because I like to get my smoke on, get my vape on. I look forward to my vape. That's not my new vice. That's my vice. One of them. That and Call of Duty, since I can't play Call of Duty and drive at the same fucking time. Yo, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm out here chasing my dream, chasing my goal. My goal is to get in here as a full-fledged. Am I saying it right? I want to say full-fledged longshoreman. That's just how I interpret it, because I am a longshoreman. I just don't have all the benefits as a B or A book. A, B, and I'm a C. Casual longshoreman. But that is the ultimate goal. And I don't know if you have been here before, then you heard me say that everything around there moves by hours. It moves by hours. And God damn, I feel like I ain't got nothing in here or something. Hold on. All right. Everything moves by hours. Raises move by hours. You accumulate hours, up your status, and get your raises. Which I think that is such a beautiful thing, that all work needs to move like that. Especially manually. Any other work other than the corporate, where you have to, what they be like, I'm on salary and all that crap, whatever. But any other work that you do, I feel like it should move on hours. You ain't gotta beg your boss, supervisor, or whomever, I've been doing this and doing that, and I think I think I deserve a raise. Get a raise upon your hours. You put in the work, blang, blang, blah. So yeah, that's how that moves. And also too, the most important is moving up in the level from casual to B book, from B book to A book. It's hours. Well, it's hours going from where I am, a casual to a B book. And when you get in as a B book, that's on something totally different. You know what I mean? That movement is just a 4 or 5 year situation, and then you go to A book, and then they got other levels with inside there. I'll learn about that when I get there. Right now, I'm just concentrating on going from where I am to B book. Get up in there. Benefits and stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. And so that moves on hours. And so you accumulate your hours because once you're a B book, people are B books for what I understand is 5 years. You got 5 years of grinding it out before you move up to A book. When all these people that are B books do they 5 years as a B book and elevate, you got to fill those places. Who do you fill them with? The casuals. C book, B book, A book. You don't have the hours when that time arrives within the next, 2 years? 2 years? Then you just missed your opportunity. And who do you have to blame? Self. Self, because you didn't put in the hours. Now, the shit takes a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice like a mug. Because the hours don't always come like, it's not like working your regular job. It's not guaranteed work. It's guaranteed work if it's a lot of work and it's there at the hall. Yeah, for sure. Your letter is up and your, A, B, C, B, and then like I'm Delta 4902. And you got 4903, 4904, and going back and forth or whatever it is. That shit is there. When the work is there, it's there. Gotta be done. You get out. But it's not 7 days a week. It's not 4 days a week. It's not whatever. Some days it can be. Sometimes, some weeks it can be, depending on how much work is there, how many ships is there, how much stuff got to be moved around this mug. There. But this is what you signed up for. This is what I signed up for. Because when you reach that threshold, it's glorious. You know what I'm saying? It's glorious. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing now. It just takes a lot of sacrifice and work. You know what I mean? You, as they say, don't quit your day job. But you have some people who do quit it, especially when it seems like everything is going good. Like, oh, we get out 3-4 times a week, three days a week, and you make, what you make. You know what I mean? It's like, well, shit, I'm gonna quit. Don't do that, because it can come to an abrupt end. You know what I mean? It can, yeah, I ain't going through that yellow light. You go ahead, shorty. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I ain't gonna say I know better than that. I don't ever go through a damn yellow light. I'm not saying that, but it was the end of it for me. And I'm doing this, so I don't have 100% on the road. I have about like 90, 87, and this that drive home drunk from the bar club hour. This is that been out all night and let me make it home before the Mr. or the Mrs. get to really, really tripping, nigga. Yeah, I said that twice. It don't matter. You're already in trouble if that's the case. Yeah. Stay your ass where you are. Sleep that shit off and go get you some breakfast or something. Drink some water. So yeah, that shit move like that, shorty. And I'm chasing that shit and doing whatever it is that I have to do to obtain that shit. Lady, where are you going dressed like a... Oh, okay. Y'all can't see, but on my immediate left on this corner, you got dogs and Okay. So God bless. Yeah, I'm doing it because I've always dreamed. I've dreamed about being in there a long time before I actually received my letter to take the test and all that shit. Like, drive across the bridge all the time. You can see it from a distance. You can see it from the 405. In certain spots. Like, man, I want to be over there. First, I wonder what's over there. Then, I want to be over there. I got as close as I possibly could to it, off the 710s and all that shit, and Queen Mary's, and until bringing it to fruition that I'm actually in here. 3 seconds, I count it, go through. 3 seconds can save your life going through these lights. Just remember I said that. Count them off real quick, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and watch how many cars go through them damn things. So yeah, something that I always wanted to do. Let me see how I'm gonna drive on this freeway for a second. Shorties and shortettes. We gonna race. Okay. Big ass trash can over there. So yeah. Smashing this freeway. Let me get myself settled in, shorties. So I'm there, and it's a beautiful thing, and I did it because I wanted to, and then to know that you can get into a position where you can give your family the opportunity to get up in there too. Once you reach a book, you're giving cards. I think it's like 2 cards. So, give it to a family member, and they have to go through the same sacrifice. You don't just skip everything and just be in there. No, you gotta put in the same work and sacrifice as I'm doing. But at the end, it would and will be well worth it. Something to fall back on if you don't want to do it full time, but you keep your card active. You only got to report to work twice a year. Keep your card active. You lose your card, that's it. You can't make it 2 times a year. I know that things that come up, especially if you procrastinate. Like, okay, if you went to work here, that means you got 6 months to get another job. You better be trying to figure that shit out and stay in the know of where they are in the cycle. Is it an A, B, C, Z, J, K? Where is that? Stay in the know. Slide down there, do a job, boom, you're good for another 6 months. And then you will start to get hooked. You be like, you know what? If I could do this, and then it'll click to you like, whoa. And speaking about click like just made me think about this investment. Of course, that's what I wake up to and watch. I'm checking out the news and what's popping and cracking, and it just amazes me that people don't want to change their life as much as they say they do. And I try to put myself as an understander. I try to put myself on the other side of the fence and get myself out of me and get into you or whomever and look at it from their point of view. And I get, being scared, all that crypto is fake. I think we are very, 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 very much past that crap. Very past that crap. So now it's the unknown. I'm scared. I don't have the money. Where there's a will, there's a way. Because you do it with any and everything else. So, you'll make a way, but it's about seeing what it do, how it does, and the multiplier effect of the money that you make. It's a game and a life changer, and there's so much stuff going down daily because it's technology. Technology moves so fast, and the fact that the world is behind it in totality, it's moving even faster because they are all racing to make it better, stronger, faster, more moneyer. And as much as I speak and say about this stuff, it's like people are just like, like, how could you not be interested and want that for yourself? To take a chance. And it's not like you are having a long shot chance. It's just the chance on yourself. If you really want to change the way you say you want to change, are we gonna race to the end, or what we doing, shorty? I'm coming over, homie. So you do what you want to do, bro, or bro it. More likely a bro. You drive bro-ish. Yeah, we're going to the same place or same exit. Yeah, okay. Not road rage, it's road awareness. Consideration goes a long way. It can go a long way. Anyway, yeah, I don't understand why it's out there and they're making it easier and easier and more accessible, and yet people are not taking a hold. People are not, and the people that I listen to, they say, us regular people, because I am you. We are each other. Regular people won't come up in here until everything is at its highest point. Then they will be like, oh, I want to get some. What? Of course that don't make no sense. But I've actually seen it happen in the last bull run. We're in a bull run right now, and we wait on the last leg of this bull run. Still opportunity to, as we say, flip some money. You can flip some money right now. I'm talking about investing though. Long term, change your life for forever type shit, but that too. Let me scooch in between y'all two trucks. That's how I be rolling, shawty. Trying to get out of Dodge. And I can tell the person behind me where you going to. You either going to the refinery or you going where I'm going, shawty. We out here. Go ahead, shawty. Go ahead. Trip on people like that. Want to pass you, then get past you, then start going slow. Don't get scared now. You want to be the leader. Well, look, brake lights on. Don't get scared now. Seeing that blue light, you should know what that is. That's on the train tracks. You. Not road rage. We're road awareness. That's for Celeste, that noise. Yeah, made me lose my train of thought messing with this ding dong. Getting some of this money. Life-changing money. Now, let's see what you do, shorty. See if you stay in this lane, because that lane that you in right now, further down, it get real treacherous right up in there, shorty. That's not what we do. But anyway, you need to get some of this money. But I find it just crazy that people don't. I'm trying to understand what is it that make people, you want to play, don't switch lanes. It's some big ass craters. You gonna tear your little car up, so I don't understand what's going on even in the media, dog. That's has people like checked out. They like oblivious to what is going on and what is happening. And it's just like, wow, I hate this part of the street, especially on the side of a truck. Let me speed up, get the fuck out of time, because there be stuff in the street, carts. You hit one of them, boy, it's gonna be a long day. Just say that. Be a long day. Yeah, maybe this wasn't a good time to record. I can't stay on goddamn subject for shit. But hey, that's the commute. You never know what's gonna pop off in the commute. I just find it interesting to talk and rock and roll and talk. I just said that twice, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Oh, this road, they need to fix this shit. So, hey, they go to Popo. I'm scared. Go ahead, call the Popo house. Something else. I found out just recently, after speaking about it on several occasions, about my youngest, 25 October. He just sold his crypto. And that shit hurt my heart. Like, stinger to the brain and body, just like, whoa. I had been keeping tabs up on him. And then I was like, all right, he good, he's straight. And then I just, heard a couple of things he was talking about. He might need to make some moves, because some other things was happening in personal life. And let me go check with him. And I was like, let me see how much you got, bro. What you got? What you talking about? What you selling off? That's all I got left. So I wasn't expecting to see the number that I seen. When I seen it, I was like, dog, you done sold off everything. He had a few different assets. He had XRP, biggest holding, mine. XLM, ZBEC, ZBCN, ZBEC. He had some winners. And it was doing some good because he put some twos and fews up in there. And them twos and fews had him when that last leg that we had, when he was initially putting his money in. And I was like, I just need him to hang out until he can see what it do. And then some catalyst happened in the world, and boom, shot off. And he was at my door. Damn. I'm like, I already know. I'm like, okay. Got the bug. Let me go. I appreciate you, big trucky truck. Got the bug. And he's like, oh man, yeah, I see it now. I'm like, I said, but that wasn't totally it, even though he was up at that point. But he had accumulated enough. Let's just deal with one, XRP. He had accumulated enough that when this last leg come through, it's at $3 now. It's projected to go double digits, $10. I'm out. 7, 8, 9. I'm out. Leave a little bit just in case it go to 15, past the 10 to 15, then I'll sell that piece that I'm holding. That just in case moon bag. With that alone, he was gonna hit his at least 100,000. If not 80, 85, 90, 95, right up in there, depending on where he pulled out. But I told him I'll let you know when I pull out. You pull out at the same time. Don't risk it. Secure the bag. Yeah, he sold that shit. He sold that shit. Told him this is the opportunity to give you breathing space and to give you options to maneuver and change your future. Put you in a different space and place. Put you in a different space and place. And he sold it. When I looked, he showed me was just at about $4,000. I'm like, oh man, you know, I can always get it back with the block. Yeah, I hear you. But the thing about that is a lot of these things that you see right now, mind you, he was starting to buy his XRP and bought all that at around 47, 46, 48, 50 cents. And pew, it was at $3. He bought it then. When these prices, as what these analysts and news reporters of crypto say, and it's like, hey, when they hit that $10 and all that, it's a great possibility you will never see them prices. You will never see them prices again. That you will never see those prices again. Easy to believe when you look at Bitcoin or any of this stuff started off at below cents on the dollar. You know what I mean? At one point in time, Bitcoin and shit, that shit was $1. That shit was this. That shit was that. That shit is $115 thousand a coin. Ain't never look back. You never see those prices from way back in the day again. And you sold that shit. Oh, I'll catch it on the next round and on the next 4 years of grind up. But you'll never see those prices again. So what you did and sacrificed to get it this time is going to be quadruply harder. You know what I mean? Which is still, yeah, you should, because it's going to keep growing. It's dealing with banking and moving money and a whole host of other things globally. The new banking financial system. Yeah, you should. But yeah, that tagged me, because what it did was it put me in the state of, if anything is to happen to me, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be all right. And now that got me stuttering. It's like I don't have that no more now. That everything's gonna be all right. He's coming back. Yeah. I'm at a loss for words now because I really haven't worked through this. But I want to say this out loud. So this is me saying it out loud. I figure what I'm gonna do with this information. I mean, it's really nothing I can do because he his own person. Those days of forcing you, making you, whatever, those days have been gone. You're a grown man with children. This was, and still is, just at a different pace. Security for y'all. And you fucked it off. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on that note. He fucked it off, shorty. And I don't know if it's just this generation or what it is, but oh, I still got time. Yeah, shorty. Thing about this still got time stuff is that before, when it first started, it wasn't a lot of institutions in the space. Now there's institutions in the space with big money and even big and larger plans. Smart money then entered the circle. Individual big bag money holders have entered the circle in space because it's a safe space, because they have passed legislation. Black and white paper that says, hey, it's okay to bring all your big bucks in here. And boy, have they brung their big bucks all up in here. And just like everything else, that money, you buying, you controlling portions. I don't know how much time you actually have, brother, because of how fast. And sisters, my own little brother, son, but everybody, how much time do you actually have? Because just like they rule and roll and control all the stuff out here now, they're taking that online. Everything around you is going online. As they say, going live. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this out or not. I just wanted to get this out. So with that said, hey, everybody have a beautiful day. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Get out there and speak to somebody. Say, hey, how you doing? Because you never know how that's going to change your life or their life. Drop some PE on their head. Bloop, bloop. Positive energy. If it comes back, it's Bombay. If it don't, it's okay. You have done your piece and your part to change this world. One person and one situation at a time. And that's all you can do. And that's all right and respect of you. Play your part. Play your position. We are all on borrowed time. What are you doing with yours? Yep. It's almost late 30. I'm gone. Continue blessings. Riders World.